भगवान श्री योगी रामसूरतकुमार महाराज की, நம்மை காக்கும் தெய்வம் யோகி ராம்சுரத்குமார் மகாராஜ் की, அருளும் பொருளும் தரும் தெய்வம் யோகி ராம்சுரத்குமார் மகாராஜ் की, காணிமடம் மந்திராலய பெருமான் யோகி ராம்சுரத்குமார் மகாராஜ் की।
कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया। Akshita is an intelligent girl. By the by, she is an expert in the drawing. The Bhagwan's photo, my photo, like that. Last year he presented here, that is inside the temple also. Such a great scholar, as well as studying well, 12th standard right now. What you going to select after 12th standard?
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya. So after completing my schooling, I am planning to join in the Government of Fine Arts College in Chennai and planning to choose the specimen of painting there.
He came several times at Kanimadam Yogi Ramsuratkumarmanthiralayam. What do you feel about Yogi Ramsuratkumar?
When the first time I came here, it was really peaceful, and when the first time when Swami instructed me to look into his eyes, I saw Bhagavan's presence in himself. I felt like Bhagavan was sitting himself in the chair. So it was really exciteful, and it was also, I had a very positive vibrations in this place.
How to know about Bhagavan? How long? Whether 1 year or 2 years or 3 years?
Well, it all started back 3 years ago. It was first time when my dad was surfing to his internet. He was looking around videos of saints and other stuff. So when he first discovered about the Balakumaran's writer's video, and he was also so excited to share about it with the family members also. So from that time, we also surfed around to see about the Manthralayam in the Madurai also. Through that resource, we also saw the Manthralayam in the Kanimadam.
Through YouTube, you have gone through all those things and came to Kanimadam. Is there any miracles happened in your life, your family life?
Definitely, there had been many miracles in our life. So the first incident was when we were coming to Kanimadam. We had stopped by the car to eat in a food in the highway. It was a barren land all over, so there was no human presence except ourselves and the vehicles passing by. So there was a random man who looked a bit old, and he randomly appeared from nowhere, and he approached us, and he asked if he had any food or water to have finish his hunger. So we offered him food, and he sat by with us, and he finished his food, and after completing his food he disappeared again. So it was such a miracle that we thought it was Bhagavan himself who came and asked the food for us. So the other incident was when during the night time we drove off a bit late from Kanimadam, and I was asleep in the car. So what happened, it was in the night time, there was a very blank barren land. There was no vehicle passing by. We were crossing Tanjore. So what happened was the road was pitch black, and suddenly there was a car, and it blocked us by the halfway, but we were actually missed our way from going to Tirchi. So what happened is the other car blocked our car in the middle of the road. A man got out from the car, and he told us, don't go further by this way, let me show you the correct way. Turn your car towards the other side and go towards this way, so you'll reach the main road to Tirchi. So what happened is, we followed his instruction, and we turned our drive away. And so what happened, we were followed by his way, and suddenly we reached a highway. It was so grand, like there isn't any road like this in India itself. It was filled with so much lights, and it was so bright, and our car was the only car traveling there. It felt so nice to travel there. And the fact that it's a highway which it's still open yet, it still amazes us that the car which we travel to doesn't have other permission of the other vehicles to drive by, but Bhagavan led us in the right way. So the other incident is that the city of Madurai, the Chitra Tiruvula is very famous there. So what happened was the past 3 to 4 years, it's a tradition, it's a small kind of a tradition, like the people from the surrounding villages always visit the grand festival and they stay by the houses which are located in the city. So what happened is for the past 3 or 4 years, there were no people coming and staying over at a house. So my mother, we went to the puja room and we immediately prayed to Bhagavan that for the past 3 or 4 years, no one has come to our house, no one had stayed here, and we also felt like a small disappointment in that. In the next half an hour, a big van came to our house. Moreover, 20 people came into our house and they came and asked the permission to stay in our house. We also served them dinner and gave them the necessary blankets and quilts for them to stay their night there. And we also show them the necessity things which from around the house they can use at the night. These were the main incidents which shows that Bhagavan's presence is always around us.
These are the miracle had happened in your life. Huh? Very good, amazing, touching. Because Bhagavan came in different forms in your life. Yes. Next, did you feel any vibration? And by the by, entered into the Manthralayam and the positive energy. You can tell.
Definitely, there were many high positive vibrations surrounding the Manthralayam. So, when we enter the Manthralayam, our mind feels so free and relaxed that we can concentrate towards the one devotional point, which is our Bhagavan.
You and your family attended the Jayanti of Bhagavan, chanting 72 hours mantra. You participated in that, your father and mother. What do you feel about it? Lot of people came here and chanted Nama discourses and as well as bhajans, lot of things, satsang. You witness all those things. What about that things and providing food to lot of sadhus and sannyasis?
Well, even though the Jayanti Villa was conducted for 5 days, me and my family were here for around 3 days. And the 3 days which we spent here, it was very memorable and it was also very full of miracles. So all the incidents which has happened here in the Manthralayam were very educational full for me also, that Bhagavan's presence always fills around us. And my father's involvement during the Jayanti Villa also astonished me. Him himself going and lifting the palanquin and going on processions were very amazeful, while me and my mother stayed in the Mantralayam chanting Bhagavan's Nama. And even though the school life was stressful for me, the 3 days which we are here, it was very relaxful here. So I really enjoy the Jayanti Villa here.
Because you are drawing Bhavan's picture, and do you feel any vibration in that?
There were many positive vibrations while doing the portrait of Bhagavan. So the artist in me always feels that I have to make it perfect, I have to make it very presentable. So that stress always covers me up. So I decided go to in front of Bhagavan's photo and I said his Nama 3 times. So from his grace, my hand flowed immediately as smooth as a water to finish the Bhagavan's portrait in few hours. So it was really good experience of painting Bhagavan's portrait and Swami's portrait, and it was a very memorable day for me to present it to them, and it was very amazing that I did it.
Very good. Your people is because it exposes that you surrendered at the feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is doing a miracle, lot of things in your life. Your career will be, Bhagavan will guide you, protect you, and save the life and to your whole family ever in your life. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar Maharaj ki.